Hello, Pilar.
Hello, Marylou. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Very good. So happy to be here in Babylon Radio.
Thank you for being here at Babylon. And you are a harpist, but you also sing. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain. I'm from a city called Salamanca in the west of Spain, like 200 kilometers from Madrid to the west. It's a university city. Very nice. I recommend it to you to visit.
How did you get into music?
It was something that was natural for me. Like in my house or in the car, there were always music playing. So my parents are not musicians, but they love music. So there were always music around. And for me, the natural thing was to sing over the music that I was listening, even if it was like, for example, my mother are more interested in ethnic music and flamenco, and my father is more like classical music and rock. Let's say it covers more or less. Like also, my mother likes a lot hip hop. Like it's impressive, you know. But so it was all the scene of the music for me was mostly cover, and for me it was just natural to be singing or clapping hands or dancing. It was something that was super natural.
Why did you choose the harp? Why this instrument?
Plenty of people asked me this question before. Like I jumped in the conservatory when I was 9 years old. I could choose in between harp, saxophone, tuba, and I don't remember exactly. It was a keyboard, but I don't remember if it was clavichord or organ. Never mind, but I choose harp. It wasn't like something inside me, but then it was like, then I realized here when I came back to the music, because I was out of the music for a while, that my name, if you put together my name and my family name, has the word harp in Spanish, arpa, in between, so Pilar Paradela.
So it was
But
meant
it
to
was
be
like,
then.
That's it, you know, I was feeling like, oh, that's destiny. So yeah, it wasn't really like something that was in my mind for so long. It just happened, and I think it should have happened.
You love to play jazz music. You love to play really a lot of different genres. Do you think the harp is for all genres of music?
That's my. I think like I got that transformation like as a modus vivendi. Let's say when you are in the conservatory, is conservatory of classical music. So is focused just in that kind of music. But in my case, and in a lot of cases, because actually this is a conversation that you can have with a lot of people that were studying in the conservatory. The music is much more than just one style of music. So you get tired. Not just because I love classical music, don't take me wrong, but you have a whole world of music and
All the
you are
possibilities, yeah.
all the possibilities, and then you are just so focused in one. I understand that once you need technique, you need some basics to develop your art. But there are in some stage they should open a bit more the options for you. So after 9 years, I was studying for 9 years. I think in Italy, Spain, and France, they are still having that long career of music. It's like 10 years in the basic and medium conservatory, and then you have the superior, which is another extra 5 years. So you have 15 years. I quit in 9. It was like not too much, and I was out of the music scene like for 8 years as well. When I came here, all that period of time that I was out of the music for me is painful, because when I came back to the instrument, it was like what I was doing. Like I was pretty sure that the music is my thing. So what I was doing. Anyway, when I came back to my instrument, not just to the music, like to my instrument, it was like something like I promised myself that I didn't want to be stuck again and hate my instrument for so long, and again the loop will continue, and then it's like, no, I need to go out of this instrument for a long time to remember that it's something that I love. So when I was in that point, I just start playing, but in the way that play means let's try these different things. Okay, let's try covers, let's try rock, let's try jazz, let's try flamenco, because it's something that I love. But it's like, why I didn't have the opportunity to do that in the conservatory.
What was the thing that really gets you back to music? Was it like because you came to Dublin, maybe?
Actually, I completely think that that Dublin has a big thing, big, how is it? Like, is its fault? Not is its fault. Like I like that.
Thanks to being here in Dublin, like it helped you getting back to music.
100%. Like one thing that Irish people should be proud is their culture. The musical culture that this country has is fantastic. Like everybody plays some instrument, or everybody knows music from traditional music. If they are not, someone in their families. A lot of festivals, small festivals. All places has live music. That's so important, because once that you see live music around you, it's like it just came up natural. So that was one part, and another part was my father. Like when I moved here to Ireland, I didn't have in my mind to come back to the music, but he was like pushing me, like, you don't want the harp back? I was like, I didn't play. Remember that I didn't play for 7 years, like not a string. So he was like, I think you should have your harp. So he basically put the harp in his van. He went to Santander, which is in the north of Spain. He took a ferry and he appeared here with the harp. And then there is a big moment. I need to talk about this place because it was a before and after. There was a place called Jigsaw, close to Monge Park, where every Monday they were organizing a session with free pizza and jam session. You put your donative. There was a terrace outside with people also doing fireworks. You could bring your drinks, and you had we were bringing our equipment, but you also had equipment there to connect. So that place was the source of a lot of groups that are now going on, not just with me, but in more for more people as well. There are no places now like that. They closed that place, and you can find those areas in some pubs, but it's not the same. It's like I think that in open spaces to meet people in your same environment or with your same thoughts, connect people, and music it's also one very good way to connect people. Actually, Babylon, I think Babylon Radio has that slogan or that thing.
Since Jigsaw closed, where can we hear you play?
So Jigsaw is, I think Jigsaw closed like 2 years, 3 years, no more. I don't know. Well, now with the harp, if you are lucky or we are lucky and it's sunny, sometimes I go to the streets. Basically, I go in Smithfield. I play in Smithfield Square, but I cannot tell you time or day.
Whenever you want, you choose.
Whenever I want. Sometimes I just write in the Facebook or in Instagram. It's like, hey, I'm going to play. So if you pass by there, you will see me. But every Sunday, I play also in the Generator Hostel, in Smithfield Square as well. Just beside of the big chimney where you have the city view. just beside there is a hostel with a bar. I don't know what's the pronunciation, but it's Gra Bar, in the basement. I feel very thankful because they saw me playing in the street and they offered me to play one day, one Sunday over there. After the first gig, they said to me, "Do you want to play here every Sunday?" And I'm still going there. So very nice staff. They treat me very well. Yeah, every Sunday at 8 p.m. From
Okay.
8 to 10.
Do you have any plans coming soon? Maybe the release of an album? I don't know.
Actually, I composing tunes as well for the harp, but for me it's more easy to compose. I don't know why, because the guitar is not my instrument, but for me it's a bit more easy to compose lyrics with the guitar. But then when I try to compose for harp, it becomes like I have more technique, so I try to do more complex things, and then it's like just makes it more difficult, the creative process. But yes, of course, I will love to record an album.
Where can people find you on the social media?
Social media, yeah, I have Instagram. Although I was a bit fighting against that, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. But then it's like you need to do that. It's a way that people can find you. My Instagram is Frida Mercurio. Frida like Frida Kahlo, and Mercurio like Freddie Mercury, but finishing in I-O.
Pilar, before the interview, I asked you to think about 3 songs, and the first one will be, can you play something that reminds you of love?
Yes, of course. I'm gonna play a tune. It's actually the only cover that I'm gonna play. It's called Hijo de la Luna, Son of the Moon.
Conozco. I know this one.
Yeah, I think there is a French version as well. Yeah, it's a cover from a band called Mecano. And which love is more important than the one from the mother to a son, So I think it's quite powerful that word for mother. So Son of the Moon.
It's a beautiful song, and I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you. bonita su estampa, vestidos de payo, y yo no me lo callo. Gitana que se deshonrado, se fue a su mujer, cuchillo en mano. ¿De quién es el hijo? Ni ese engaño fijo, ni de muerte le hirió. Un pasito al monte, con el niño en brazos, y allí le abandonó. Quieres ser madre y no encuentras que te hagan mujer. Dime luna de plata, ¿qué pretendes hacer con un niño de piel? Hijo de la luna. Y las noches que haya luna llena, será porque el niño esté de buenas. Y si el niño llora, me muere la luna para hacerle una cuna. Y si el niño llora, me muere la luna para hacerle una cuna.
Why did you choose this song?
I think there is a beautiful story behind, sad but beautiful story behind. So let me explain for the people that doesn't speak Spanish. And the moon is, the song is called Hijo de la Luna. I already say that. So the story starts with a gypsy woman praying to the moon to find a gypsy husband. The moon replies that she will get what she's asking for, but with one condition, big condition, which is to get the first song that they made, which is their first desire since the moon was existing. So the gypsy woman goes back to her hometown. She married a gypsy man, and then after a while they made a baby. And the baby, when he born or she born, it doesn't say was she or he, doesn't have a gypsy appearance. It's pale as the moon with blonde hair and blue eyes. So the gypsy man got extremely angry and he killed his wife. He brought to the top of the mountain the baby, and that's how the moon get what she's asking for her whole entire life. Doesn't matter if your mother is the moon, you are the mother, my mother, babies always cries. So the moon, when the baby is crying, she makes the shape of a god and she sings this song. So from my interpretation of this song is that the moon is singing the song. And as you say, why I choose that a part of the story you say love. I think the love of a mother, it's bigger than the stronger than the romantic love that they want to sell to you. Is like, of course, it's not in all occasions, but I think it's quite pure. So I think it was maybe a little homage to my mother as well. I miss her, she missed me. I'm here for 5 years, so and also to all the mothers. So this is the pure love, you know, that you could have.
For the second song, I would like you to play something that reminds you of your Spanish roots, if that's okay.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, part of the show in the generator or in general of my repertoire, it's related to my roots. So I keep playing songs that will remind you to flamenco or those kind of sounds, scales. So yeah. I'm gonna play one song that is a traditional song from Spain called La Tarara. It's based in a poem from Federico García Lorca. I just choose two strophes because it's very long. And then I did the arrangement for the harp. So I hope you like it. Okay. Thank you.
Do you think your Spanish roots have a big influence on your work as an artist, as a musician?
Well, I hope so, because actually I think it's very important to remember where you're from. This doesn't mean that you don't need to open to any other culture, but I think it's important to remember which is your culture and which are your roots, to embrace the other ones and to do a fusion, a mix with everything. So the music, I think that has, the music and the art in general has that power that makes the different cultures and the different roots of everything in a nice way to do something better.
For the last song, can you play something that describes you?
So I'm gonna choose an original song. It's called Malaquita, and I composed that at the beginning for the guitar and for one of the bands that I'm playing with Locanda. But then I say, okay, let's do a version with the harp, and I think describe me very good. Describe a exactly moment when I realized here that I wanted to be a musician, because I was feeling a bit lost, and then it was a very powerful moment when I again start with the music, that it was like, okay, that's what I want to do. So it's Malaquita, okay?
Thank you for this moment. Thank you for being here with us at Dublin. I can remind everyone that Pilar will be at Generator every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yeah, from 8 to 10.
From 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you to you. It was a pleasure to be here in Babylon Radio and to bring my music to you and to everybody that heard this radio. Thank you again.
Thank you.